You think a man cheating depends on the woman?
Yeah.
I don't think that at all.
Don't matter what you think. How come you think? Where do you think the phrase "happy wife, happy life" comes from?
Yeah, but I think
No, there is
people
no
that
yeah,
cheat,
but
cheat.
no. What? Okay, so I think there's three type of cheaters. There's
Okay.
a serial cheater,
Okay.
the James Bond cheater,
Ooh.
and then the guy that's forced to cheat.
Okay, what is a James Bond cheater, and how are you forced to cheat?
James Bond cheater is I do everything right. I'm in Rio. I see a little thing. Boom, boom, boom. Nope. Nobody sees me. Boom, boom, boom. I come back home to my normal life.
Okay.
All right.
You smooth. You slick with it.
Move with it, yeah.
Okay.
The guy that's forced to cheat is I've been on the road in a week and I come here and you'd be like, I can't. I got to do my podcast. That's the first night. I can't. I got to make it like you just 4 or 5 days in a row. You're not taking care of your man, and then he does what he does.
Oh. So then you step out.
And then there's a serial cheater, the guy that just don't whatever. But yes, men can. I think it depends on that. Women run the world. You just don't know it.
What's your own opinion? Do you think Shaq here is endorsing cheating on your wife? In my own view, I don't see it that way. But whoever is bad faith will try their best to be bad faith. No matter how you explain yourself. Shaq never said anything about justifying cheating. He just said women have a part to play. That's what he said. Whether you agree with him or not doesn't really change the fact that the degree of the issue caused by the women is irrelevant here. It happens. You might say, this guy is just too much. He's exploding something that happens in a minority and making it seem like it happens to everybody. Yeah, it may not happen to everybody, but it is very common. One of the biggest fears of young men is sexless marriage. That's young unmarried men, sexless marriage, especially the Christian ones, where your wife knows you are Christian and you will try your best to stay within the bounds of marriage, but yet she purposely denies you affection, knowing that there's nowhere he's running to. He'll still come back here. In other words, she changes the dominion that you as a man is supposed to have and brings it to herself, and she weaponizes it. That's to a degree what Shaq is talking about. So he mentioned 3 types of cheaters. He mentioned the James Bond cheaters. Most rich men or billionaires are like this. They go on business trips and they have side chicks in different area codes, and they do what they want to do. They never let it get into the family. They are very discreet about it and make sure that their girlfriend never calls them or whatever the case. It's just casual. They do it discreet. Still, it's sinful. It is disgraceful to me. It is sinful, but men do it. The second aspect of cheater is the serial cheater. I'm not saying it exactly how he's saying it, but the second one is serial cheater. That's the one people call a womanizer. Anything that works with a skirt, anything, even the wife self don't even tire. She knows, say yes, this one, my husband they cheat self. As in, he's a serial. There's no question. His family knows, his wife knows, everybody knows, and those kind of people are mostly they are found in different economic strata of the society, but the only ones where their wives tolerate it are the ones that are billionaires. Where will she go? She'll just be like, I beg me, she may do what they want to do, as far as she no bring disease come house. Those kind of people exist. The same thing, sinful, not justifiable. And the last one is the one that is forced to cheat. I will not excuse it. Whether you were forced to cheat or you it's your habit to cheat. Cheating is cheating. If you cheat, you are a pig. That is not to say you are the only one to be blamed. I've given my disclaimer, Abi. You're not the only one to be blamed, but your sin is your sin. You still have responsibility in it, whether society forces you to do it or not. God will hold you accountable, and it is a sin. Imagine there's a horrible parent. They barely feed their child. Maybe they feed their child maybe half a meal a day, and the child always gets hungry. The child tolerates it, and they can't hold it anymore. And they see their neighbor putting maybe chicken in the window for it to cool or something. Oyibo scenario, sorry. And they go and steal the chicken and eat because they were hungry. They could not survive anymore. And you are now flogging the child. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you steal from the neighbor? Is this how I raise you? What did you expect the child to do? To be disciplined all throughout when you yourself are starving the child of the resource that they are supposed to get, that they need to survive. That's wickedness. You know they need it. You have it. And yet you've put restrictions that are unnecessary to those food. Let's say you are poor. I understand. Okay, that one is different. But you have a pantry full of food. It's just stress for you to cook that is making you to be like, no, whatever I cook in the morning, that's what my children will eat. Is that love? Are you showing love? No, you're not showing love. If you're enjoying this video, please leave me a like, share the video if you are enjoying it so far, and subscribe. We need your support. It's small for you, but it's a huge thing for us. Just a button away. Click it. So how much for the fact that, oh, I know that this man, by his ethic, will not step out on me. He will do everything to make sure that I am in right relationship with him so that he can have relations with me. But you yourself are now putting barriers that are not needed. Like Shaq said, it's like, oh, not today. I have a podcast. I have this. I have that. Mainly because of either work or stress that has come into your life as a woman. And you neglect your husband, He can't force you because that will be marital rape. He can't do anything. And if you don't feel like it, that's it. I have seen a situation where the wife was like, if you like, let him do what he wants to do. I don't care. And this wife was a Christian. Looking in hindsight, I don't believe she was a Christian. She said it blatantly. I don't care what he does. I don't care. And this is somebody you said for better, for worse for. You both exchanged vows and different kind of things. The man was in distraught for years. This is a man that I respect. The man cried before me. I've never seen this man cry before. He cried. Men are suffering. Why? Because they know they have to be loyal, or rather they are loyal because of vows they've made to God. But women are, let me not say women, the irresponsible women are more or less saying they don't care. I don't care. As long as I'm not feeling like it, I'm not doing it. I don't care. That is, to me, that is wickedness. Because number one, I don't think men feel good every single time when they are providing. I know I don't. Whenever bills come and I start seeing negative in my account, it's not a good feeling. But I do it nonetheless because there are responsibilities that depend on me. And as those responsibilities are being fulfilled, I am happy. But the negative is stressful. When money keeps coming out of your account, that thing is stressful. I never always feel like working, but I work. I never always feel like doing the right thing, but I do the right thing. Why? Because I love God. I love the people around me. I respect them. So we don't do things because we feel like it. And to be honest, there will be many times in your marriage where you will not feel like it. The question is your body your husband's? If the answer is yes, give him your body. Is his body your body? Yes, he's giving you his body. He's slaving away, even when he doesn't want to. So please, people who are getting into marriage, especially young ladies, it's not only when you want to that you should. There are times where you need space. That's understandable. But when you start weaponizing or putting barriers to relations that are useless, you are in sin, because you know you are pointing this man towards a direction that will lead him or make him more susceptible towards sin. It's like a well-endowed lady. You are voluptuous in the front, you are voluptuous in the back, as in the only dress you can dress that people's head will not turn is what they call this cloth. I don't know what they call it in Igbo, I don't know, whatever. It's here like agbada. That's the only cloth you can wear. But you know, my figure is killer. And you wear tight cloth that if you bend, men's head will explode. And you take it to let's say you don't even walk around men, you walk around teenagers, you walk around younger men, and these men, their brain is like spike, boom. Don't you know you've encouraged them to sin? You've taken their minds to so many places. People will be like, then why so she should not walk in her body? I'm saying she should walk in her body, but she knows the kind of body she has. You don't have that kind of body and wear a cloth that will perk up everything to the point where it leaves nothing to the imagination. And I see this happening and with quote-unquote Christian ladies where they dress like this and they go out, as they are walking, everything is jiggling, and they think it's everybody's duty to control their eyes. Yes, that is true. But it's also your duty not to tempt your brothers to sin. You don't do that. If you have something in you that can cause your neighbor to sin, you don't do it. If you know it will cause them to sin and you still do it, you are sinning. So wives, you know, keeping away from relations will cause your husband to start looking outside. Even though he doesn't want to, temptation becomes easier. Don't tempt your husband, please. it's not something that he can win for forever. He can try, but he will stumble if you continue forever. He will stumble. He will stumble. And if you know the destination is stumbling, please don't weaponize it. Please don't frustrate him. Shaq is not lying here. At the same time, he's not condoning it. He's just saying what is reality. Everybody should take responsibility. The man should take responsibility in the fact that he has stepped out of his marriage. The wife should also take responsibility because she is the one that orchestrated it. So I hope this video blesses you guys. If you don't agree with me and you feel like, this boy, you don't come again, what nonsense, you just stay here, leave it in the comment section below and let's have a dialogue. I'm not condoning it. Like I said, your sin is your sin. You have to own it. Whether society calls you to do it or somebody calls you to do it, influenced you, whatever the case, it is your sin. But at the same time, we should not ignore the fact that the people who influenced you in your sin or who orchestrated your sin have a cause to be blamed too. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys and gals on the next one. Bye-bye.